Guys, feast your eyes on what is the closest to a factory bike 450 we've ever had through Kaplan Cycles. This is a full JGR, same team that built Justin Hill's Supercross and motocross bike, built this engine, the JGR Factory team. This is, it's brand new. It's never been ridden. I will start it up for you so you can hear it run. But it came from the Ed Brechka collection. He had 4 brand new RMZs, a total of 19 NOS brand new motorcycles, and Ed's retiring. He collected the 2008, 2012, 2017, and the 2020. This is the last one he bought. This one's never been ridden. It's almost identical to the 24s. They haven't really changed much on the Suzukis, except for this one has the holy grail of engine builds by JGR. I've got the clean title in hand here. I've got the full write-up on what's been done to the engine and all of the other add-ons and upgrades the bike has. It's truly a spectacular piece. If you look closely, you'll see that in addition to the JGR factory-built engine, it has a Yoshimura RS4. Check that thing out. Stainless and carbon fiber Yoshi. It also has a black Pro Taper sprocket with a brand new Moose gold chain. It also has some other tasty JGR upgrades like the case protector right here. It has the ARC clutch perch and lever, the quick adjust, same thing the factory teams use. Has a JGR Hinson clutch cover, which is really an exclusive piece. And it has a full JGR custom graphics package. And look at those titanium pegs. Those things are razor sharp. Those are almost $400 just for the pegs. We added up the parts. The total investment on the parts alone was $6,500. The bike was $9,000 out the door new, plus $1,800 in labor to build the engine and assemble all the graphics. So the total Ed has invested in this bike is $17,300, which is the most I've ever seen anybody put into an RMZ-450 that wasn't on a factory team. It's brand spanking new. It was kept in a climate-controlled storage at his house. So it was a display piece for a guy who loved the finest you could get, and this is the crown jewel of his collection. So it needs absolutely nothing. It's just been completely gone through by the wizard here. He went through and, let me go through the work order right here, tell you what he did. Changed the oil, aired up the tires to 18 PSI, inspected the air filter. It's perfect and brand new. It also has VPR race fuel in it, which is what they recommend running with this engine build. He went through all the hardware on the bike, torqued everything down, started the bike, ran flawlessly, changed the coolant, and that's about it. Just gave it a full once over. So he did install the JGR Hinson clutch cover, the new plastics and decals, and the foot pegs on it. Those are the titanium Raptor foot pegs. Ed had given us those components. They weren't even installed yet. So these plastics and graphics are literally installed yesterday. So they're fresh as can be. And it has the JGR seat cover too. So it also comes with the brand new plastics and graphics that it came out of the box with that are perfect, not a scratch on them. Again, look close at the knobbies on this bike. This bike's never been ridden. It's never been snicked into gear. It's never been wheelied or taken in the dirt. It's only been built and then put in his on display as a museum piece in his own private collection. It literally does not get any better than this. If you went and bought a brand new Suzuki today and the JGR 450 kit and put all the extras and upgrades on here, you'd be into the bike for over $17,000. And this is going to be available for a fraction of what their replacement cost would be. And it's about the hottest 450 Suzuki you'll ever get. Now, this engine was built by the JGR factory team, the same people that assemble Justin Hill's engines. And I have a write-up here from them that I'll read you quickly that tells you exactly what was done to the engine. For the ultimate performance package, the JGR MX Stage 2 kit contains the components necessary for success in the professional level. The kit contains a JGR MX ported cylinder head assembly, which is completely assembled and built, JGR MX spec race camshafts installed, as well as a pre-programmed GET RX1 Pro ECU and JGR MX high compression piston kit. The Stage 2 kit bolsters engine horsepower throughout the entire RPM range without sacrificing durability. I did do some research and watch some videos. This engine got rave reviews, and it basically made it so a privateer could build an engine that was totally capable of being competitive on the national level. The engine has CNC ported cylinder head, developed by the JGR MX race team, fully assembled by JGR MX engine techs and ready to install. The kit includes assembled cylinder head, JGR MX spec camshafts installed, GET RX1 Pro ECU with the Wi-Fi COM has a two-position map switch up on the handlebar, and the high compression piston kit, head gasket, base gasket, and an NGA spark plug. It uses a stock valve train and cam gears. The valve springs are appropriately shimmed, so if you ever need to do any service on it, the parts are readily available. The JGR logo is engraved on the other side of the cylinder head and also on the clutch cover. Includes a head gasket, base gasket, spark plug, like I said, Hinson clutch springs, and it requires the use of VP Racing T4 fuel. So if you buy this bike, just get yourself a few 5-gallon cans of VP Racing T4 fuel, and you're ready to pull a holy at the Natties if you're good enough. The GET RX1 Pro ECU is a perfect mixture of technology and flexibility. The two pre-programmed maps installed by JGR MX professional engine technicians. This plug-and-play product is mapped specifically for JGR MX's performance engine modifications for the RMZ-450. So, pre-programmed with two maps, plug-and-play with immediate performance benefits. Maps developed specifically for the JGR MX engine modifications using VPT4 fuels. This is the write-up that comes with the kit. It's exactly what it says. Kit includes Wi-Fi.com, two-position map, switch, and installation instructions. Developed in collaboration with JE Pistons to JGR MX exact specifications. The high compression piston bolters performance throughout the entire RPM range. Machine valve pockets allow for additional valve clearance when used with higher lift camshafts. And the kit includes piston rings, a DLC-coated wrist pin, and clips. The JGR MX high compression piston can be used in OEM stock engines and most modified RMZ applications. Use of minimum 100 octane fuel is required. The piston boosts the engine compression, has a two-ring design, provides less drag and more horsepower. Forged piston for increased durability. Machine valve pockets for additional valve clearance. And the kit includes piston rings, coated wrist pin clips, and the JGR logo etched on the piston crown. So I'm not sure why, but they repeated themselves a couple times in there. And this is the actual build sheet from the JGR Army. Join the RM Army. So it shows the head serial number is A00, very exclusive, done at the race factory, same race team, the same guys that build the race bikes. It shows the valve spring free length. It's all handwritten in by the technician, the valve position, the shim height, the coil bind, the cam lift, and the tappet clearance, and signed by the tech. So, and it says, notes, intake valve spring is shimmed properly for race cam and RPM limit increase. So done by the best in the industry, the same people at the factory teams use, and it literally doesn't get any better. This will smoke any production RM ever made in any production of any brand. This will smoke any stock 450 straight up on the dyno, on the track, everywhere. Why? Because it's basically a factory engine. Not basically, it's the same engine that they put in the factory bike. So it's not cheap to do this. 17G would duplicate this bike. Bike looks, I love the gold on the forks, the black rims, the graphics package, and again, you get the brand new original graphics and plastics that the bike's never been ridden. So nothing but wins here, folks. Stay back there. I don't know if that's going to blow the mic out or not, but wow. This, my good fellows, is a spectacular weapon. This is the Dream Suzuki that you didn't know you needed, but I don't think you'll find another one. You won't find another one anywhere in the world that's brand new, just built, that you can buy for thousands of dollars less than you could. So. And there's only one. When we started it up, the first thing that came to my mind when I revved the engine a couple times is this thing sounds angry. This thing is a straight up weapon. We started the stock one with the stock pipe. It's like Casper milk toast compared to this thing. This thing is and I've ridden some hot 450s in my day, both the gas factory editions and Yamaha YZs and CRF. I had a factory edition CRF 450 a couple years ago that we did dyno runs on. This thing's straight up nasty. There's only one. If you're interested in it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Bristling with trickery from front to back, factory level trickery, and it's brand new. It just does not get any better than this. So we can ship this anywhere in the country for you. We get white glove service, roll on, roll off right to your door. We can finance it just like we can the new gas here through Freedom Road. And we also take trades. But if you're thinking of getting the most badass Suzuki RMZ-450 for sale in the United States today. Call Junior fast, 860-454-7024, because this one is not going to be around long. Thanks for watching, and God bless America.